Hello and welcome back to the Hood Rich Chronicles, baby. It's your boy Q up here again with some more love and advice for you players and some insights. So in this game here, this is exactly what I was talking about in my previous video about self-accountability in games like Marvel Rivals. In this game, mind you, this is practice versus AI, where I usually am hanging out in practice versus AI. That's how I get my, free stuff. That's how I do whatever, Every now and then I'll go in a quick play, but usually you'll see me in the practice lobbies just for fun. And I love that the practice lobbies is a great place to unwind and allow yourself to feel good. However, you got to understand that it's a good training place to train for multiple avenues. See, in this game here, I found myself getting upset because the tank player had chose the Dino and I already chose Scarlet Witch right after him, and then immediately afterwards we got the Gambit player, so we're thinking, all right, we just need another tank, another support, and we just need 2 DPS. No, baby, they all lock DPS, they all lock Duelists. And as we're going into battle here, I'm literally looking at the screen, laughing my ass off on Scarlet Witch. Some was just like, pick Scarlet Witch. Pick Scarlet Witch. Don't aim. Don't. Use your skills on Scarlet Witch. Practice your skills on Scarlet Witch. I'm by the way practicing for her for comp, just to, prove one of my friends wrong, saying, you can't climb with Scarlet Witch. I'm like, you can climb with any character if you know them well enough. But anyway, so it's the selfish, toxic mindsets of these players, and I get it. Once again, it's practice. I get that, but when you use that as an excuse, don't come crying about why you're not winning. Don't come crying about why you're not getting healed. Don't come crying about, oh, GG, no heals, this, that. No, you're the problem. You are the problem. And that Black Panther player was the most atrocious player on our team. Okay. I'm not trying to sit here and bash people, but again, this is a very clear example of what I'm talking about. It's the selfish duelist mindset of this game and this player base that causes so many problems. So many problems. So instead of getting mad about it, I said, you know what? Q, use this to your advantage. And you know how I use this to my advantage? By learning this map and using health packs. I kept up and I kept healing for Gambit. That Gambit kept healing the Hulk, and we won the match. We won the match because we already, in our minds, we were like, okay, so basically me, Hulk, and Gambit are going to carry this match. Got it. So it's 3 versus 6 essentially. Thank God the bots are on easy mode. It just, that self-accountability is lost on a player base that is choosing to be toxic by choice. You're choosing to be toxic by choice. This is the mentality of that. What was that president? George W. Bush? Yeah, no child left behind. Yeah, this is him. I blame you, George W. Bush. I blame you for this right here. The fact that you're in a team-based game acting like you don't have to swap, and then you're wondering why you're not getting healed. And then you're wondering why you're losing, when you're wondering why you don't get the MVP screen. This is why. You got to change your mindset, my dude. You got to change your mindset. And if you're gonna be a DPS only, at least be good at it. At least be good at it. At least be good at it. Hit your shots. Okay. Learn where your health packs are. Okay. And keep it pressing. People for your healers. Dead ass. There's only one here, so it should be easy, right? No, you see what that Black Panther did? He ran right into point. He ran right into point and got killed. Not point, excuse me. He ran to the enemy spawn area and got killed. And I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Just what is wrong with you? Who failed your parenting? Who failed to show you how to work with others? Who was it? Was it the parents? Was it your peers? Was it, I already talked about how the American education system is already atrocious, but my God, this is evidence of that no child left behind American consumerism culture It's all about me narcissism culture that has plagued this game since its inception. You are not him. You are not him. If you're not on that MVP screen helping your team to win the objective, you are not him. You're not Kingsman. And I love me some Kingsman. But it's like, dog, even Kingsman will swap. Why can't y'all copy the good qualities of these pro players? You know, swapping when it's needed. You know, actually being a team player. You know, actually trying to help out each other. You know, actually peeling for your healers. And this game is just testimony to those bad toxic behaviors. But how I use this to my advantage, I just stayed on Gambit, stayed near him as much as I could anyway, and I peeled. Whole match I was peeling, and I got MVP. And I'm not surprised, it's Wanda. But even still, good habits allow for, you know, better plays and competitive. See, and as I chased the Ultron off, I pursued him until I couldn't make it up there. But it's just like, y'all, I kept that Ultron away from Gambit, and he stayed longer. And what was he doing? He's healing as he should. I congratulate the Black Cat, that Black Cat for getting the health pack, but baby, you ain't getting no kills. You are getting no kills. You are not a team player. You're just, and it's the dive DPS mainly I see this on. Like, why are you like this? You are not him. If you want to be that dive duelist player, to be the end all of dive duelist players, go to custom. Please go to custom lobbies.
I didn't want to go to custom. Oh my god, it's the bots.
Baby, you're in a bot lobby in practice mode anyway. Just go to customs. Custom mode, the bots actually train around you. And I say that. Hey, that's how I learned how to play the game. I play custom mode. Okay, I had the bots babysit me. The bots will swap around your preferences. So if you don't like healing, okay, play with the bots. Play in custom mode, get better, do better. You can do better. But sitting here trying to act like you're him and you're dying constantly. Meanwhile, there's 3 of us that are actually holding the game down. The problem is you. The problem is you. But I use this to my advantage. And believe it or not, playing again with players like this has shown me you can get better at the game yourself by focusing on the objective and focusing on winning rather than focusing on how bad they are. But it's okay though. Some changes are up in front and they're coming ahead, and I know that this is going to change soon enough. So just more evidence of the problem, Guang Guang. We need tanks and healers that are fun. No more duelists. This has been Q, and I'll see you on the flip.